Split Focus on the TV project and Poke-chan getting ready to live to pull out all the stops today and look at our spoils of war from the music from Final Fantasy Distant World.
It's a
thing.
tour.
And there it is, the tour. That's her awesome shirt that she picked up. We also got a bunch of other stuff, so we'll show you one by one.
It's a tour book. Because you always need to buy the tour book when you go to the concert. It's like a must.
That's right.
You're going to buy a t-shirt, because then you can say, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And then you can say, I also got the tour book. So you know what's going on. This is a really cool book.
It's actually nice and soft.
Yeah, it's shiny if you can
slippery.
see. But inside...
Well, here, pull over here.
Inside?
Just move this stuff so people don't see right away.
It's like even shiny.
Yeah, so you can see the light shining off the thing.
Ooh. So, Final Fantasy. Distant Worlds. Music from Final Fantasy. And then it has pictures of the orchestra people. And, like, at the orchestra, they also had a screen behind them. And every time they played a song, it had a story of from where the music was from. Depending on the game or whatever. So we'll just go through here. Here's the composer man for most of the songs. I think that's the dude that was...
That's the conductor.
Yeah, the conductor guy that was there. And he was there last night too.
Yep, he was. Sorry about that, folks. I had a bit of technical difficulties. Back to the composers and conductor.
Yeah. Okay, so that guy. He also... And then these are some of the songs they did during the music. Or the thing. And then the book just goes on to talk about each Final Fantasy game, give a little summary of what it's about, with some art.
By Yoshitaka Amano.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Some of this art you'll actually find in the I guess the book releases from Yoshitaka called The Sky or whatever. That was released a few years back.
Final Fantasy 7 and number 8. Look at this girl's outfit thing with the spikes.
So what Final Fantasy was your favorite, Poke-chan?
I've only played 11 and 14 so far.
Yeah, so she's going to go back and play a few. What about everybody else? You can post your comments in the link below if you want to comment. Not enough of you comment, but if you do, feel free to tell us what is your favorite Final Fantasy.
Well, 13.
And there's Poke-chan's favorite, number 14.
13 was not the most liked one?
No, not at all. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Because it's too linear. All the other Final Fantasies that they had before was definitely non-linear. And you could do whatever you wanted within a certain amount of storyline. But in this one, in this 13, you just followed a straight path from start to finish. And about chapter 11, you can do your own thing, but didn't allow it for the most part.
So this for right now is my favorite because it's like the only one I've played lots. And then
the credits. Okay, so that's one of many things we got at the thing. Okay, let's go. Next.
Okay, then this one was free. It was just sitting on a box. I'll open it. Or on a table.
So these are the Theater Rhythm cards, I think, that actually came with the Theater Rhythm video game for the DS. But we never got the collector's edition, so these are the cards, I think.
That came with it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Didn't even get it. We already got the cards. Yay.
Yay. Okay,
so you got Ace. I don't know who Ace is.
Neither do I.
But there's his card. And on the back it has a little story.
Yeah, and see right there is the Theater Rhythm.
Yeah. So it says this is card number 60. That's a little chocobo thing. And then there's Machina,
maybe?
I don't know. He's number 61.
I don't know who that is either.
And on the back it has another star thing.
Yep.
And then you have, this one's easy to pronounce, Rim, number 62. So there you have it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, Then
Next.
we got these postcards.
These are the 25th anniversary edition postcards that were released a couple of years ago now, I think. I don't know how many years. When was the 25th anniversary? I don't know. Anyway, so they are the 25th anniversary edition postcards. Obviously, we're not going to be sending them to anybody.
Should I open them? 25th anniversary
Postcard set.
There's this one. It looks like the Warrior of Light.
You're right.
And then on the back, it has
It's just the postcard
Final Fantasy
stuff.
20th anniversary, 25th anniversary. Then there's this meme. I'll put them like that. Then there's this guy with his double swords. Ah, this one looks pretty cool. Really dark mane.
Yep, that's Cecil, or Paladin Cecil.
Oh, look at that one. That one's really cool. Look at all the dragons and stuff. See it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's this one that's, what's that called? The Magitech.
Yep, and that's Terra on the top, riding the Magitech armor.
I don't know who Tara is, but okay.
She's from Final Fantasy VI.
There's this cool one. Who is that?
That looks like Red.
Oh, is that Cloud? That's not Cloud.
Yep,
In the front?
it looks like him.
But his hair, what the heck? Weird.
I don't know, maybe it isn't, who knows.
Anyways, there's another one.
There's the cast from Final Fantasy VI again. This is Sabin or Sabin.
Fancy, fancy. So there's this guy.
That's Vivi.
Is it? Oh, it is Vivi. Look at that. So I'm trying to look at these things from upside down. It's very difficult.
I don't know who that is.
There's a woman with birds. A bird. Another bird on her leg. Okay, then there's this one.
That's Wings of the Goddess
Oh,
for Final Fantasy XI.
yeah, I remember seeing that. So there's this one that's really dark.
Those are the Dreadnoughts. Or no, those are the judges from Final Fantasy XII.
Oh,
I don't know their names, but I remember kicking their asses.
oh, I have it. That looks like, what's her name?
Lightning.
Like, and her merry band of
Yep.
people.
Yep. Those are cool.
Yeah, very heavy.
Okay. So those are the 25th anniversary edition card set from Final Fantasy Universe. Okay.
Must be one from every game then.
Yep. Now, we aren't sure if these are still available online or in eBay or anything like that.
They're available on eBay for stupid
Not the eBay, but the, what you call that there? The Square Enix website. So we decided to buy a bunch of them.
Not a bench.
Yeah, we got two of them. That's a bench. And then this is, so these are the Theater Rhythm Final Fantasy Static Art Mini Cloud Strife Vinyl Pop-Up Figures or whatever, or Pop Figures or whatever you want to call them.
Top.
Yep, and it is sealed. And
There's Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. There's Tifa. We would have gotten Tifa, but we didn't. So we got both Cloud and Sephiroth, and we'll show you them both here in a moment.
But they sold out, so.
There. It is no longer sealed, everybody. She's starting to get frustrated. She doesn't want to destroy it. Don't. You're going to repeat. Here.
No, I got it. It's right there, and it won't. I ruined the seal for nothing.
One moment, please. After almost losing her shit, you can see the pure frustration and anger on her face.
This is the stupidest box design ever. Anyway, we're in.
So the other thing is, just before we got in, see this little, how it ripped off a bit here?
Yeah, no, I'm upset.
At some point, you got to get inside these boxes, but you can only get in the box if you give it a little space. But it doesn't really matter anyway, because we unsealed the box, and it's not like we're selling it, so condition of the box still looks pretty good, and if you hide it from behind, or we can always reglue it, but I don't want to reglue it because it looks back. But that's okay. So here we go. Yeah, I'm always ready.
Okay, there he is. Here's Mr. Cloud. Well, he's pretty heavy.
He's pretty cool. And now you're going to have a difficult time getting out his stupid sword. So while she ruins that piece of plastic over there, I'll ruin Cloud. And look at him, he's kind of cool. There you go. His head's gonna knock him over.
So apparently his head's not movable?
No, nothing is movable.
Oh no, his arms move a little bit. Well, whatever. So here's Cloud, Mr. Cloud Guy. Look at his spikes. He's got some details on his hair, some creases.
Yeah, he looks like he's a couple pieces.
He looks like a cat face.
The theater rhythm face.
But the painting is really awesome. It's actually painted where it's supposed to be. And there's no painting that's really off. Which is not the case with all they're called Funko Pop vinyls. Some of the painting sometimes is a little bit off, but for the most part, this is pretty.
Is that from Funko? I don't think that is.
No, I'm just comparing because it's in the same sort of box and they look very similar. So,
yeah, he's cool.
There you have it, Mr. Cloud with his sword, and I swear if it did not stand up properly, I would have lost my sheep.
There he is. Next.
So we not only did we get the Mr. Cloud, we also got Mr. Sephiroth, who also has a cat face.
That's right.
And he's also from the same set.
Yep.
Cloud's number 1, he's number 2, and Tifa's number 3.
We would have had the full set, but I told Miss Pokechan not to buy it because we were already spending lots of money.
Yeah, when we went out afterwards to look for her, they were all sold out.
Yeah, so that's okay.
That's okay. We got the 2 main people anyway, so. Here we have it. His box is like a teal. Cloud's is like a green and yellow, and this, yeah. So there's the front and top of it. It's the side. Oh, see, bottom.
Yep.
Okay, and.
She almost lost her crap on the last one, so we'll see what happens on this one.
Oh, crap. What now? You're censoring me.
You should have saw her when I pulled off the pause button. She just swore like crazy. Now, before we open this, let's inspect. See how here, right. Oh fuck! Hold on a moment. I just swore. Yeah. See how right here. See this corner piece right here. Once you open up these boxes, this corner piece will come off to show that it is unsealed. It does it on purpose. Pokechan thought it was for real, but that one will pop off too, betcha. Anyway, she thinks she knows how to open this, so let's see her to it.
Just gotta get my fingers in there. You're right. That's the only way to open the damn box, is to rip the side. Because you gotta push this out. See how there's these really long things? The only way to get into the box without like tearing the cardboard everywhere is to get your fingers in there and push this out. And when you do that, it rips this.
It busts the seal.
Yeah.
That's the seal. The seal isn't necessarily the sticker that they stick across here. It's the one that releases right there.
I gotta show you guys this. So not only on Cloud did it have this, tells you how to put together a sword, just in case you can't figure it out, because it's so difficult. It's also here.
Perfect.
So inside the box, it's really red and it has some notes. See it?
There's music notes.
Oh, there he goes for a slide.
And he's actually cooler out of the two. I like his hair.
Yeah, he's got long, flowy hair.
That's partly one of the reasons why I grew my hair long. Because when it turns gray, I'll be able to look like Sephiroth. No, I'm just kidding. So he's actually kind of neat. He's got awesome detail here down here on his belt and his shoulder straps. But he's got round hands. Oh well. I guess Cloud's hand looks kind of stubby too there.
He got round hands on all of them.
Yeah, so they both have stubby hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get his sword on.
So, also he's got cool details for his bangs in there, if you can see that. I like his purple. Right there. Little dots. And a long, flowy hair in the back. He's pretty cool. Okay.
Just so you guys know, Theater Rhythm is pretty good. If you haven't played it, you should pick it up. I don't really care for the DS that much, or the 3DS or any of those systems, mainly because I don't like playing on small screens. I wish they would have a system that would allow them to hook up to the big TV.
His boots.
His hair's too heavy, so he won't be able to stand.
There's lots of detail on this guy. He's got a little bit of a belly. He'll stand just fine.
And he stands. So let's line up Cloud next to him.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. Right now they're friends.
Yep, and there.
Now they're enemies. Ooh.
Okay, neat.
On the things that we got. Well, actually, I got this one.
So nothing's going to be really totally as cool as those two guys over there and the postcards. Because now on, we're just going to show what we have. And whether we decide to open them or not is another question. Go ahead.
Here's the soundtrack from Distant Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to open it. It has music from the tour. So it has 13 songs and it has a total of 74 minutes. So that's pretty cool. Pardon, Mr. Guy? Whatever. Mr. Guy seems to think that you don't have to show taking off the wrapper, but whatever. If you want to show actual unpackaging for proof, and there you have it. So here we have the first CD. There's 2 CDs. It's pretty simple, but pretty cool. It got a little feather right there, and you open it up. Right there. There's the CD, and it's upside down, and that's gonna bother me. Yeah. That's it. So, of course, it says Square Enix on there, because without Square Enix's permission, they wouldn't be able to actually go around and do all this music. So, inside...
She can't talk for some reason. I don't know why she's not able to talk.
They wouldn't be able to do these shows if it wasn't.
Oh, there's no Boo again.
Yeah, with a puppy.
Cool.
A little bit about the guy. There's some more stuff, probably about the
music,
the people that do the music, and there's a feather on top of a microphone.
Cool. Got a little bit of the music going on in the background. This is the first song from this CD, Opening Bombing Mission from Final Fantasy VII. And we'll just let it play in the background while we go through this, rather than, risk getting YouTube license or whatever as we go through. Sound good? Okay. So, we got more than just this, so we'll move on.
We got the second CD as well. They have 2 CDs out right now, and apparently in the next little while they're going to be going and possibly recording the third. Thank you, so I don't have to yell. So I'll just open this one. It's the opposite in coloring as the first one. Instead of it being black, it's white, and then the feather's black instead of white. There you go.
They didn't play this song though when we were at our concert.
No, they mostly focused on the older games.
Yeah, which was kind of cool because I was really upset though that they didn't play Aerith's scene,
which is on the CD.
Which is why I put it in there.
They didn't play a lot of Final Fantasy VII music. So anyway, this one is white.
Sorry, those French horns or trombones are pretty loud, so I gotta turn it down.
I like the wings in this one because they're blue. It's not just black and white. There's more than just one color in there. So I'll open this one as well and look through it. This one's like a matte finish. I don't know about the other one. Again, you got more about the orchestra people. Okay. More about the people. There's the guy, the conductor meme.
Arnie Roth was actually pretty funny.
He was. And then this guy, that was the guy that composed all these songs, right?
Yeah.
He was a silly man. He kept like running around the stage, and then he was up in the choir. He was funny. There's somebody with a harp. A harp? Prelude. I don't know what that means. Why?
Those are the 4 elements.
Oh. Okay. That's the air. That's the water. That's land. That's gotta be fire?
Possibly. Who knows? Okay.
And then there's... I don't know what that is.
Sorry about that, guys. I had a bit of technical difficulties. Go.
What happened?
I accidentally hit the button.
So anyway, it starts with Prelude, ends with Genova. And there's a bunch of different... The Man with the Machine Gun. Arnold. Okay, there you go. Here's the second one. What do you want me to show next? This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to open this one, though.
Okay, we're not going to open this one. This one is the music, the band, the new band from the guy that did all the songs for Final Fantasy.
What's his name?
Nobuo Matsu.
Uematsu.
Matsu.
Uematsu.
Uematsu. Why? Almost got it. I'm usually not very good with names. I bet you it's on here. And I just failed it.
Anyway, his new band's called, according to when we purchased this, Earthbound Papas, but I can't read the translation, so I don't know what that really means.
It looks really cool. I like this. It's kind of cute. It looks like a sheep on a spaceship or something.
And it is in here on the back. If you look on the back a little, there are some, Final Fantasy tunes here. But they also include other stuff and some original stuff as well, so it's kind of cool. I thought I'd pick this up because it is the first album of the new, of his new group. So we're not opening this one just because it is the first album, and because I don't know what, maybe it'll be worth money someday. So anyway, there we go. So we got 3.
And there's another.
Moving on.
We're not going to open this one.
We're not opening this one either.
Even though it's got a sealy thing on it, but you don't want to break it.
No. So this is the original soundtrack to Final Fantasy VII. I did have this before. I had it, I don't know, how many years ago was that? 3 years ago. I sold it to a friend of mine, and it was sealed as well when I got it, right? I got it from a store called Neo Tokyo in London, and then I ended up selling it because I thought I could get money from it, and I did get money from it, only $40. And then I happened to come across it again. Naomi was very mad at me at the time that I did sell it. And so now I got it again, and therefore I'm not going to sell it. And it is the original soundtrack, not a remastered version. And so hopefully this will be able to sit in my awesome shelf. Cool. So that's that. Final Fantasy VII original soundtrack.
Then there's this one.
Alright. This is Final Fantasy IV. And on the front, you will see Kain.
It's a Dragoon.
He is a Dragoon, and if you're all familiar with Final Fantasy IV, you'll know that he is Cecil's sort of kind of best friend, but enemy at the same time. So if you've played it, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't played it, you'll be like, what the hell?
Wasn't there there's something in 14 about when you become a Dragoon, there's like a storyline, and there was something similar to that, like there was a best friend and a guy that you have to play the game, and it was a long time ago, but whatever.
So she's being a noob. Okay, so this is it. And I think we can open it. Want to open it up? But it is a remastered version.
That's why it's not against
that's why I'm opening it, because I don't really care. So let's get her open. But then people will probably go, no, it doesn't matter if it's a remastered version. It still has all its awesomeness. But you know what? I don't care. So let's get in it.
Seals Rocky.
Douche. Partly reason why I'm opening it too is because I do want to listen to it, and I want to listen to the next one we got as well. So.
Aw, it's too bad that said that on the back. If it was just...
This is kind of cool. So the sleeve came out with a map of the game.
Oh, look at that! I didn't even see that.
Mm-hmm. So you might be able to recognize a few of these places if I go around the world. There's the place, the worst dungeon in the game is right there.
Anyway.
And then we'll move on. Okay, so
what? You tell me to rush through my stuff, and then you take your time on a map. So here we have it. It's a nice, like, matte finish, so it's nice and smooth. And on the side we have these. And on the back we have these.
Cool.
Let's open it. Oh, it's still sealed.
Oh, sealed on the inside as well as sealed on the outside.
You want to open it?
So we'll open it. Hold on. Okay, so you just cracked it open, and now we're going in.
I had to pull out my trusty knife.
Oh, over there you can see Pokechan's list of stuff she wants to put.
You're such a poop.
For her computer.
So it comes with 2 discs. For some reason, disc 2 has more music than the first one.
Maybe they just wanted you to listen more so on the second one. I like the way the case is made on this. Nice blue on black on white.
It's like an old PlayStation game.
Yeah.
It's really thick. I like the logo. It has the guy in there. It has all over the place. Remaster version.
Just in case you forget.
Yeah.
So you don't need to pull that out.
I want to fix it. It bothers me.
I really hate it when she pulls them out.
When you open up a case, you want to see the disc like boom, like that. You don't want to see it upside down. Why? It's like they do it on purpose.
They do it for you.
So there you go. And just like an old PlayStation game, the instructions are written right there.
Instructions. These aren't the instructions.
They would be instructions if it was a PlayStation. Oh, well, if you're Japanese, because we can't use it, you get this code with numbers on it.
How come I can't use it?
Because only Japanese people can use it. If you're on the Japanese server.
Alright, so I'll go and talk to my Japanese friend who's at the university right now, and he can use it. Because he's Japanese.
Anyway.
It has nothing to do with his location and where he lives. He just has to be Japanese.
Well, we already showed the numbers, so you have to use it before.
He just needs to be Japanese.
You have to use that number before we post this video, or else it's going to be possibly gone.
For all you Japanese people out there, it doesn't matter. You can use that number.
So that's pretty cool. There's art.
Little art books.
And that would say something, I don't know. I don't know what that says. Oh, more things. But it's nice how they put the English here. See it?
Yep. Skull base.
Evil man.
Skull base.
All evil men are dark.
So in Final Fantasy XIV, you have Dark Knight gear. So you must be evil. Keep going.
I don't have Dark Knight gear.
Not Dark Knight gear.
I'm very good.
Yeah, and it's dark.
Actually, I'm starting to look like a freaking princess or something.
Which is cool.
This guy's gotta be evil. Look at him.
Yeah, his name is Kinazu.
And that guy, look at his face. He's evil for sure.
That's Mylon.
He's got tentacles for arms.
He does.
Oh, and there's some pictures from the game.
Old school. I don't know when they released the DS remake, but the DS remake actually made everything in 3D, so it's sort of kind of better. Storyline's still intact, but they added some voice actors and everything, so that's kind of cool too. But I still love the nostalgia of this old stuff.
The old games, all you do is stand there, and the enemy stands there, and there's no action for the enemy, but when you go to attack, you walk forward, and you go, "Hoo!" and you do some sort of attack. And the enemy either it says "miss" somehow, because I don't know how they miss, they're just standing there, or you hit them, and they just gotta stand there and take it. They don't move. Anyway.
Okay.
And there's some people.
Yep.
I know you went at the thing last night. This guy was when they did the music for this game. They showed in the game this guy getting beaten up by the heroes of the game. So I know he's a bad guy.
They're all bad guys.
I know, because all bad guys look cool.
Yeah.
So there you have it.
Good.
That's the whole thing. Okay, so last but not least on our list of things that we got this.
Final Fantasy VI! Original soundtrack remastered version. Ooh. This one doesn't come with a fancy case like this one did. This one come with that fancy case. This one doesn't.
Ooh.
Kind of upset. I didn't even realize that.
Oh well.
Anyway, we're going in.
No, I'll keep it open. I'm gonna cut it here really quick. Watch.
See that, guys? She almost slit her finger open.
Not even. See See, that's why you need to keep the camera rolling, just in case anything entertaining happens. And you can post it on YouTube and will become viral because of something stupid.
So one of my goals in the future is to collect all the soundtracks, the original soundtracks first, and then I'll go after the remastered versions. But it looks like I started a little early with the remastered version.
So, what makes them? What is it about the remastered? Is it better?
No, it's just
quality?
remastered. It's just better quality, yeah.
Okay. So.
Well.
What?
It's just a little piece. Now, the only question I wonder, is this all MIDI? Or is this actual orchestral arrangements? I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll have to pop it in just to see. Anyway, so this is Final Fantasy VI. My favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. Yeah, I know some of you may say, what? That's for the Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, whatever. Doesn't matter. It was the second Final Fantasy game I ever played. This being the first, but I didn't find that one as exciting as this one. You just get so many characters in this game, it's amazing. Okay, let's open up the CD and see what the music is.
There's 3 discs. See? There's...
Sorry, I was yelling. That was my bad. That's because the music's on a little loud over here.
61 songs altogether.
So I'm assuming that there's going to be MIDI. MIDI is a arrangement from the original games.
Oh.
You know, like MIDI?
Oh, that one's a bit better. I like this disc.
Music digital interface or something. I don't know what to call it. What's the second part of it? It's kind of cool.
Cool CD.
Yeah. Read. Pop out the book.
The book. Oh, another thing.
Oh, yeah. If you're Japanese, feel free to use it.
There you go. Or if you're on the Japanese service. Whatever. So there it says remastered version underneath it. That's kind of cool.
And it opens up nice and kind of neat there.
Looks like a desert. Look at that guy.
That's Chupon.
Looks like he wants to destroy your babies.
And this down here is Ultros.
A squid.
Yep. These two guys are actually also featured in Final Fantasy XIV, part of the Hildebrand questline, which Naomi and I are going to get to fighting here sometime within the next few days. Yep.
Oh, good. And on the next one?
That's Ghostmane.
Ghostmane.
And that's Emperor Gestal. Or Gestal. I don't know how you say it. I don't really care. These are some of the pictures of the old school game, all in Japanese, which is kind of cool.
Okay. Can't open it. There it is.
That's a boss man in the game. That's Kefka.
Kefka. Guy likes to throw people off cliffs.
And then there's the credits with some lyrics and stuff like that. Nope, just the credits. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the other couple CDs. Oh, that's kind of neat.
I like these CDs. They do this on purpose. So you have to take them out.
Yeah, so this one's red on silver.
And this one's silver on red.
And this one's silver on red. These are actually the coolest CDs I've seen. Even the other ones that we looked at were this kind of color scheme coolness. Well, I guess the I don't know. We didn't open this one, so I don't know what they look like. Even when I had it before, I didn't open it, so I don't know.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Okay, so just a quick recap.
White on red.
Of all the stuff we got from the Final Fantasy or the Distant World Final Fantasy music concert orchestra thing at the Sony Center in Toronto, we got
this t-shirt.
Distant World music from Final Fantasy t-shirt. Some theater rhythm.
These were free.
Cards that were free.
I just found them.
Final Fantasy VII musical soundtrack original. Final Fantasy VI remastered. Final Fantasy IV remastered. Earthbound Papas, Nobuo's new band apparently, and his first album.
So you're never gonna listen to it.
No, I am. I'll just probably someone will have it on YouTube that I'll be able to hear. Distant World music, which we're featuring right now on my computer, over there. Distant Worlds 2, which we'll probably listen to later because the music's awesome. 25th anniversary cards, postcards, which were wicked cool earlier. The Distant World Final Fantasy music program, and both Cloud and Sephiroth. From 2P Projects, Split Focus here, and Poke-chan over there, we are signing out. Hope you enjoyed.